Tony, I think you have an announcement to make.
Yeah, I don't know if I've been preparing for this day. I told Lauren that last night going to bed, it was worse than my the night before my first Indy 500. So we decided that this year I'm only going to do 5 races. We're going to start here at this place. I'm doing the ovals only, not by choice. Obviously, we've been working together through all this winter with INDYCAR, with my sponsors, the team, trying to get the funding to do a full season, but unfortunately, we came short. So I live INDYCAR. I love INDYCAR. I said I want to be involved. I still want to race. I'm still capable. I'm in the best shape of my life, so how can we figure this out? And Mark, you and Jay and Roger and everybody's like, no, it needs to happen. And we obviously gathered with ABC coming back for the 500 and 7-Eleven, Big Machine, Bryant, and ISM. They put a lot of effort together, and you guys probably not going to see the same car every race, but every sponsor of mine, they're been with me for more than a decade. Step it up for me to be able to do this. So, you know, like I'm preparing for this day, I'm going to have to prepare myself for the first race when I see that green flag dropping. And I'm not around. It's been 23 years that I've been doing this. But excited for the future, you know, the unknown, what's going to happen, opportunities that will come. And we'll see. I mean, still have a job to do. I still get to race in this place. And, you know, 5 more, and we'll see what's going to happen. I think it's time. I think you got to also, there is always the upcomers. I mean, this series has been extremely competitive, and I think in the last decade, we, the old guys, are still dominating. You know, that it's still, you still see Dixon, you know, Power. People that are up 30s, almost 40s, some of us, Sato. I mean, and we're still delivering. So, and when you hang on to that, then you're not giving a chance for the new generation to come up. And that's great for us, but I don't think it's good for the sport either, you know? I mean, like I got my chance. Why, you know, I'm not saying I'm giving people a chance, but in a way, yes. You're trying to open up a seat for a new talent to come up and build the series. And this place made me. There is no question about it. And it's not a cliche. I'm not saying that because it's just, it is. You know that. I think the people that are in this room knows that. And if anybody goes around this town with me, it's mind-boggling that, you know, it's like, okay, you know, like, all right. So to me, it's like you get to a point that you say, you know what, let's try to get this new guy. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be Pato? Is it going to be whoever that guy is? There was same thing that people asked Steve Horn back then. Who's this Brazilian guy that can barely speak English? Actually, there were 2. Maybe you guys know who the other one it was. So, you know, and then you go to a different role. I think my mindset is I'm extremely happy with what I've accomplished in my life. Now maybe it's time, instead of thinking about winning all the time, is like, how can I give it back? How can I inspire these kids that actually, yes, you can race 20 years. If you wake up at 4:30 in the morning to do your first workout, and then you do your other chores and you just be committed at 100% that what you want to do is to be a race car driver, it's possible. I'm actually the perfect example of that. I had no money. My parents did not have money to do it, and it happened. So this will be actually something that inspired me to make that decision and say, you know what, how about invert the role a bit? Instead of try to beat everybody now, let's try to inspire other people and make it happen. And so far, I think I did that. I mean, I have a big responsibility starting in my house with 4 kids to try to set the right example. This place is crazy. I told you, my biggest fear after I won the 500 the next day was like, instead of even enjoying the thing, is like, man, I'm going to come back next year. People are not going to cheer for me anymore. Now I did it. You know, so I want to thank them. I mean, I don't think I can express how important they were on many of my decisions in my life. And I think that's why I made sure I talked about them in the video, because they are everything. I mean, obviously, without them, none of us would be here. And I'm not done, like I said, so I don't want anybody to be sad. This is a happy day.